best wrestling podcast in the world. Fact, the road-wearing original Pete, the believing, power of positivity, keeping it Rollins, the Summit. Fact, the homicidal, the genocidal, the ECW loving, daring young creeping, Mr. No Days Off, Scott. Fact, the biscuit and gravy eating, Naomi loving, lunatic craving, the melting pot, JP, and you can bank on that. Fact, the Bailey hugging, the interrupting, the Jaeger drinking, mouth of the Carolinas, Will Stevens. Fact.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
I miss you, Darren Young. Little Steven, Darren Young, in a evening gown match with Pat Patterson. Little Steven gets a little French-Canadian in him. Jeff Hardy's going to face Jay Leno in a steel chairs match. People are just jealous because I got skills.
Here's my issue. Is it worse to get beat by one midget or three? Little Steven in a beer drinking contest with Naomi. I had this big issue with people. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Just kept it Rollins. Jimmy Hart, Triple H, X-Pac against Little Steven in a microphone on a pole match. Anything can happen. It's lightweight. If you don't want it, then don't bark it.
We're three-man band. That's horrible. You don't want to make you look bad.
You're fired, sir. When you want to hear me mess up, they're in Radioland. When you want to hear me not mess up, I did not know that. Wow. Wrestling with attitude. When you want your beer, awesome.
That's right. When you want your beer awesome, you come to Wrestling Attitude. Yes, that's right. And we are full house almost. All we were missing is Scott, and we'd be set.
Oh, we're full house. We don't need Mr. No Days Off today.
Must be a lot going on at the old Kangaroo Express.
Well, it's funny. He was a part of the morning wrestling the sports show, but he's not here at the wrestling show.
Again, maybe the kangaroo's hopping over there. I don't know.
Thunder Buddies. Oh, is that who's Thunder Buddies?
Thunder
You
Buddies
and
for life.
You?
Listen, the melting pot and Sean, man.
Oh Lord! Oh my goodness!
I could see that.
No, I absolutely could see
Scott
it.
used to be my partner. Scott had an injury, so now Scott's going to be the manager, and Scott's my new tag team partner, or Sean.
So
Scott's taking over.
So
as
is
the
Scott
manager.
like your Paul Ellering of your?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
basically?
He's going to walk around with the New York Stock Exchange and tell us what we need to do with our money.
you know
yeah.
it. He's going to be the Zack Ryder of your guys.
Hey, all I know is Zack Ryder's still employed and cashing checks from
Did
WWE.
you not see that he was
And
on
all-
NXT this week?
And all he is missing is the world title, and he'll be a triple slam winner.
He'll be a Grand Slam winner.
I mean, that guy's the only guy I know that can go from winning a title at WrestleMania to working NXT the same week.
I agree. I don't know how he does it, but he did.
Yeah. Company
crazy.
man.
Before we get into picks, I'm going to ask the melting pot, give me one lasting image of China. And don't say Playboy.
He was going to say it. Did you see his eyes? He was
one final thought on China.
Final thought on China was when she first came up, I think it was a weird role for her because they didn't really know what to do with her. And even Triple H has talked about, we just knew we had to put her on the show because she had a look. We knew she could bring something. To me, my favorite time of China, the DX stuff was cool, but I was telling you, both of you earlier, my favorite time was when she was with Eddie Guerrero. I felt like China really came out of the box, was able to do a little comedic stuff and let Eddie do promos around her to where she was involved. So I just think that China is going to be remembered for being more than what she was. Because I do think that she had more comedy and all in her than she ever got to really portray within WWE.
Yeah.
But I just think that trying to maybe bring women's wrestling back to wrestling at a time where it had become about pictures and magazines, but still trying to be a wrestler.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you think if she stuck around, she would have challenged Trish and Lita as the greatest divas of all time?
Oh, yeah. Without
Really?
a doubt. Without a doubt.
See?
I don't know.
I'm not the only one that thinks that.
The reason that I say that is
I get it, but
the reason I say that is her in-ring ability, even with them, she would have been able to find a way to work with them.
all right.
So she may not have been the top draw on a card, but she would have been that second tier talent with the other talent that was able to put a butt every 6 inches.
Would you have seen her with Big Papa Pump?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's where we differ. Because
don't-
I would have actually seen it.
I
would have liked that.
I don't think it would have worked because it would have been putting what I call two alphas together.
Yeah.
Because even though she was a woman, she was kind of dominant.
She was.
And Big Papa Pump wasn't at that time wasn't going to lay down to anybody. So
Yeah.
I think it would have been a clash of ideals.
Kind of Stacy Keibler was kind of right for him.
Yeah, because
At that time.
she was the pretty cute girl who needed to say minimal things, so it allowed him,
Yeah.
it allowed her to coexist in the ring for eye candy, but allowed him to still cut those terrible promos. You know, I mean, listen, I was hollering because I ain't gonna lie, I could hear him every time he talked.
Holla, if you hear me.
No, you couldn't miss it. I mean,
Yeah.
he's like Sid Vicious talking.
Exactly. Can we start over?
This is live. This is live.
This is live, buddy.
Thank you, Mean Gene. Thank you.
Well, getting into this weekend's pay-per-view, which is already a pay-per-view, and then we got another pay-per-view end of the month called Extreme Rules.
So since this is called Payback, is WWE paying us back for
Monday Night Raw, the beginning of the year.
Like what?
You know what? I don't know. It's weird. I'm just going to say it's weird right now.
I'm glad that their Payback is before Extreme Rules, because normally it was Extreme Rules, then Payback. Last year, that's how it was. I think Payback should be the pay-per-view after WrestleMania. It should.
What, Payback?
Okay, but here's the problem with that, though.
What?
All of your storylines, who's paying
Just started
who back?
Exactly.
All the storylines are different from WrestleMania.
Well, here's the thing that should have been after the night after WrestleMania. You should have had something happen to somebody from WrestleMania. They all went different storylines.
They did.
Every single story went different. So you go to the first pay-per-view of the month, and it's called Payback, and there's no payback.
Well, there's one.
No.
There's one.
Who?
The pre-show.
Oh, Kalisto and Ryback? Oh, my goodness gracious.
See, I'm going to differ with Steven on this. I believe Extreme Rules should be after Mania.
I agree.
To establish the new storylines. Then you go to Payback,
Payback.
and have some of those matches again.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
It's Payback. Well, then why did you just say
You just disagreed to everything he said.
I
Didn't you
agree. No. I agree that they should do it that way. The issue is, though, they always did, like, remember Backlash or something like that after WrestleMania. So they're trying to go back to that, but it's not like you didn't do the storylines right.
Yeah, you done. I should cut your mic earlier because you.
What do you mean? I just explained very well my
You went
thoughts.
against them and then you went with them. I don't
Yeah.
understand what you were doing over here.
I'm
but
just
all right.
I'm like every other person on the show here.
No, that's not true. I stick with my guns. So we're at Payback. You know, the next one was Extreme Rules, then Money in the Bank.
I'm not running in circles.
Trust me, he ain't running nothing. He might be walking
that
a slow walk.
The hamster's tired already. And we're like 8 minutes into the segment.
I know.
The hamster's drinking the water.
The
It's
kickoff
almost
show.
time.
It's milk. It's probably it's milk, dude. We're on the kickoff show. The kickoff show, once again, I love it. At least something stays the same from WrestleMania. The kickoff show match is the U.S. title, Kalisto versus Ryback.
Yeah, this storyline's so great. Have you seen these two, talk to each other for the last 4 weeks? It's been awesome.
Yes.
My gosh.
Who wins? I'll go first on this one, I guess. Kalisto, Ryback. I'm going with Ryback.
What?
Yeah.
Question. Can I write in a vote?
Sure.
My vote is that we all lose because the match is so terrible.
Oh, it's going to be horrible.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I really don't know which way to go. I'm going to have to go Ryback too. I think at some point he's got to beat Listo or Helisto or Kalisto or I don't even know if it's the same dude anymore. So I'm going to go with Ryback as well.
All right. Let me see. Where is that? I think Ryback has to win. You got to do something different.
Pick Mighty Mouse.
No, I'm going Kalisto. Here's my reason.
Okay.
You shot yourself in the foot. You could have had Ryback win at WrestleMania.
That hurts, by the way.
Yeah. Ask Ryback.
Did you just say shoot yourself in the foot? Ask Platsko Burks.
They need to have a Money in the Bank match for each title. I kind of agree with that. I really do.
They will. It will be at the next pay-per-view.
Every title just needs to have a Money in the Bank.
So who you going with? We're
What?
waiting. We're waiting on you.
What do you mean?
He said Kalisto.
I already
Did you
said
say
Kalisto.
I didn't hear you say anything. So I
He
wanna
said
make
go
sure.
with Mighty Mouse. I said I will go with Mighty Mouse.
All right. So you went Kalisto. We're going Ryback. The WWF Women's Title: Natalya versus Charlotte.
Did you just say the WWF Women's Title?
WWE. Sorry, I was thinking China and Ivory. And
I didn't
all
know
that.
Worldwide or World Wildlife Federation had a title in WWE. It's awesome.
All right. It's a woman's title, smarty.
Going with Goldberg.
Goldberg Jr.
Yeah, Ryberg.
I guess I'll go first on this one. I'm going Charlotte, even though Rick.
With that shot.
Yeah, if they're not
Got one
down,
word for them.
Yeah, if they're not down with the ladder match for every title, I got one word for them.
This is
Can
funny.
you spell it out for us?
WFT. Soft.
T. You got to put the emphasis on it.
You put the period on it.
By the way, I can't wait to talk about them too.
Oh, we get ready to get there. Don't worry.
WWE
Women's title. Yes.
world title or
Right.
whatever their championship.
Natalia with Brett versus Charlotte with Rick. Do they really change the title?
And you can't teach that.
Yeah, you can't teach them how to change the title because they screw it up all the time. All the time.
Piggyback.
Nice segue. By the way. I'm going to go ahead and say I think Charlotte keeps it.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going Charlotte as well because
I think Charlotte keeps it.
this title is not going to change hands.
Natalia
until,
is the definition of buried. I mean, like when you look her career up on the website, it has a little asterisk that says career buried.
Well, it's not.
Still getting a check, but
Well, my issue is that they put Brett in this whole picture, and that's not going to do anything. So, like, I think if Brett was not in the picture, then it would make more sense for Natalia to win.
I mean, Rick did tell Natalia to just like go off herself, but yeah.
That's messed up.
in case
Yeah.
you didn't hear,
That's messed up.
in case you didn't hear, Ric Flair told Natalia to go kill herself
Yeah.
on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they're edited out.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't air on live TV.
So
Thanks, YouTube.
yeah,
Thanks, you too.
but yeah,
Charlotte loses because Flair will be gone for a while due to him getting arrested.
Supposedly, Rick did not get in trouble. He did not get arrested. So we'll see.
Wow.
See, if they do keep him on TV, though, I think she could still keep the title, but then she would be by herself for a while, and then maybe she loses the title.
That's when you bring in David Flair.
No. So no.
He's already there. I mean, do we have to explain this to you again?
Yes, you do. As far as the match goes, though, Charlotte will keep the title until Becky or Sasha gets back in the title picture. By the way,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
so
for
glad my girl is involved in a match with, what's her name? Not Emma.
Summer?
Summer Rae. Woohoo! That's great. Anyway,
Cool for the summer.
that's right. Better for the Becky. Who you going with?
I'm going to go with Charlotte.
You going with Charlotte as well?
Yeah.
All right, the next match we're going to talk about is the show-off against the Lone Wolf. Are you stepping away from the table for this one?
No,
I was
he's looking for the
checking.
lone wolf.
I forgot to wear my skinny jeans today, like the lone wolf. You know what, though? I'm going to go ahead and go with the lone wolf. Wolfie, because I mean, Dolph Ziggler is like the male equivalent of Natalia. He ain't winning nothing. I'm sorry, he's just not.
Yeah, I'm going with Baron Corbin as well. You cannot have Baron Corbin lose to Ziggler. You can't.
And by the way, every time I hear them talk about the lone wolf, I think of a Chuck Norris movie, Lone Wolf McQuade, whatever it was. Yeah,
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm going with Corbin. You got to go with Corbin.
yeah.
All right. Well, the only one we're different on is Mighty Mouse. That's great.
If I win because of
Mighty
freaking Mighty Mouse.
If you win another pay-per-view, we're doing picks different next pay-per-view. Then we
Makes him think of the Hangover.
Then we're going to go with, of course, everybody on this show's favorite match of the night: Enzo and Kaz versus the Vaudevillains.
I don't know.
Listen, I already told you. I want to talk. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Enzo, that dude's winning me over, man. Mike's skills alone.
I didn't think
Mike's
he would.
skills alone.
I didn't think so
is
either. You hated them.
I didn't think
He's
he would.
winning me over. But because here's
No, he
my-
didn't watch NXT.
But here's my issue with
he
NXT.
did.
Well, I do watch some NXT, but here's my issue with NXT. It's like we were talking earlier. They're house shows. You're pandering to a smaller crowd who's into that type of stuff. The main roster doesn't always get those guys over the same way. I'm excited that the character so far is paying off with the fans and is actually carrying over.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited. Adrian Neville has yet to carry over. The whole defying gravity,
Nobody cares.
even when he's not injured, nobody cares. That's why I'm happy that guys like him or Kevin Owens, they're getting over with the fans. We're starting to see some of these guys from NXT really kind of make a stake in the crowd getting behind them. That's why I'm so excited. So I'm picking Enzo and No Talk Kaz. Because, listen, Enzo needs to do all the talking, okay? I mean, this is straight up Bret Hart and Hart Foundation, okay? The less that Big Cass says, the better off we are.
They need to go back to what they did in NXT when they had him say the spell it out. He would like
Stutter? No.
Because that was a lot better than what he does now. Now he's just like, spell it out for you.
No,
Like,
this is what we're saying. He needs to not act like Festus.
Yeah.
Okay, he is not acting like Festus.
Listen,
Festus didn't talk at all.
Listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, the biscuits and gravy are not helping Cass talk.
No.
Not helping.
All right, so I'm also going with. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to Vaudevillains. I think because you're going against the Usos, not the Usos. You're going against New Day after
Did
you
you
win.
just say the Usos?
Yeah. I'm so used to the Usos being the champions. So
They haven't been for a year.
You're not going to put Enzo and Kaz against New Day yet, and I think the Dudley Boys will come out, interfere in the match, and cost them the match.
I agree with Sean,
What?
and that's why I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going with Vaudevillains. Look, I want to see Enzo and,
I do too.
and Big Cass.
Don't take me. I'm going for a pick. I'm tired of him winning.
I want to go ahead and do it. Listen, you know what? I'm all in.
That's
Enzo
fine.
and Big Cass, baby.
That's
I'm
fine,
all
man.
in. I'm all in.
And that might be the defining factor.
I think it
you
will.
know? So
I think it will.
that's fine.
So
I'm going
Vaudevillains?
Vaudevillains.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think you got to have the villains against New Day.
I think
mean,
both
dude.
of you, before Sunday, should shave your beards and just leave your mustaches.
All right.
I don't have a mustache,
Yeah,
so it doesn't work.
I'm the only one that could do this in this group because he's
Like I said,
he can't grow hair.
whatever you have, you need to shave everything off except for your mustache for Sunday. You can't be a vaudeville and have a beard.
I agree.
Doesn't work that way.
The next
You
match,
can't teach that.
yeah, you could. The next match we're going to talk about: Zayn versus Owens. I wish this was for a belt, but this is just for.
Thanks, Miz.
Thanks,
Miz.
Hey, I wish I could go on the run on the beach and catch my own arms, but I can't. So
Thanks for the love out there, people. Makes me happy.
I'm going Kevin Owens in this match. He's winning. He needs to win in this match more than Sami Zayn.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Because Kevin Owens, if you're going to build him to that next level, he needs to start winning matches. But this could be the whole Money in the Bank syndrome before the pay-per-view.
That's what I think,
where he
man.
keeps losing until Money in the Bank. So I'm going Kevin Owens anyway. That's my boy. Who you got?
Go ahead.
No, you're
Oh,
first, man.
See, this one, this may be like the toughest pick for me all night, honestly.
Really?
Because I can make a case for either guy winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sami Zayn technically hasn't really had a win yet, like a big win on the main roster. Even though the fans are behind him, He's kind of becoming what I call Daniel Bryan syndrome, the lovable loser. He gets really close, but then loses. I'm actually gonna go Sami Zayn though, in a top 3 match of the night.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it top 3.
I think it's gonna be matching.
Well,
I can see
I'm
that.
going top 3 because I can see other people doing really well together. So it's going to be in that mix of the top 3. You see what I'm saying?
Is AJ and Roman in that?
Oh no,
They're not in
bottom
that top?
3. Bottom 3.
Really? You think that's going to be a bottom 3 match?
Yeah. And I'll talk about it. when we
Oh,
get
okay,
there.
that's fine. No, I kind of so piggybacking off of you what you said, you're kind of right on that. And two, he's never beat Owens, so this could be his defining moment to get on Raw to start doing something else. So just in the rivalry now, because I don't want to see this rivalry at Payback. At Extreme Rules.
No, you'll see it in.
Yeah.
So who are you going with?
I'm going with Sami Zayn.
Okay.
It makes sense because Kevin Owens is on top right now.
Here's the reason it doesn't make sense is because Kevin Owens, this is what he just said, the Daniel Bryan syndrome. All right, this guy is going to get a push either at Money in the Bank or going to the Rumble. He's going to get a push. Kevin Owens is going to get into the title picture now.
Regardless.
Couple pay-per-views.
You could write him into forcing his way into it because he jumped somebody in the back.
Right. That's the reason I got Kevin Owens. But
No, but that's the
get you.
thing. Even if Kevin
Sami
Owens
Zayn
loses, he's still going.
he's going to. But
Here's the great thing about this. Now we're all different on at least one pick.
That's
so
right.
we're good.
The next match, it might be sleeper tonight. Who knows? Ambrose versus Jericho.
What?
Sleeper? Because of Jericho.
But you got Ambrose.
You ain't even got to ask this question.
No, I know.
You straight up know who the pick is.
You know who we're going. I'm going with. I'm going.
You
Ambrose.
can go ahead
I
and
ain't
just
going
write
with-
Ambrose's name beside mine.
Just write it to all 3.
Oh, you're not going with Jericho?
I mean-
That's your boy. You know you want to.
I mean, asking me who I'm picking in this match is like, is Ric Flair a first ballot Hall of Famer? It's Ambrose all day. I mean,
You know what? Fine. You're talking me into it.
I ain't trying to talk. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Jericho. Jericho.
question. Can we take bets on how much Jericho's scarf costs that he will wear to the ring?
Yeah.
Sure, we can. That can be a
we?
bonus point.
Okay.
And can we make sure that the plant does not get harmed in this match? Like, I wonder if he brings the plant to the ring. Just to
No.
that'd be
If
awesome.
he does, don't touch his plant. Don't touch his plant.
The IC title, The Miz versus Cesaro. Who wins?
Oh, come on! Just put me down. And if you say the Miz, I'll kill you.
You said The Miz?
No.
All right.
Going for James Bond over
right.
there.
Who you got?
This is number 2 that's hard for me because you just brought somebody back, and I don't know if he drops the title that quick with her coming back. I hate this.
But I feel like he's just a placeholder. I do.
Miz, and here's why. Maurice will interfere, cost Cesaro the match so he can get a rematch at the next pay-per-view and then maybe win it then. So I'm going to go with the Miz's back. And y'all, listen, I love Cesaro.
No.
But I see a disqualification or something because that way he doesn't have to lose.
You make a
doesn't
good
get
point.
pinned.
I'm going to Miz as well because he's going to. They just brought Maurice back.
He's going to hold it for at least another
And
couple weeks.
He's got until Payback, I believe. If you talk about Payback, this will be the match where Cesaro will get Payback at Extreme Rules.
Yep.
So,
Well,
because Zack Ryder makes an appearance, that can happen too. All right, so you got Cesaro, we got the Miz. So let's move on to Reigns versus
hold on.
You already said
that's
Cesaro.
not fair because
That is
technically
fair.
I go last anyways.
no.
So I didn't get final say. I didn't get final
Yes,
say,
you
man.
did. You absolutely did. Your mic's off. You got final say. So we're going to Reigns and Styles.
Hold on here.
No, you already said the words. All the Periscopians already heard you say it.
Yeah, the Periscopians, as he calls them.
You shut up over here with your Periscopian.
And more importantly, you know who else heard it?
Oh.
My tag team partner.
Because you can't teach that. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay, first off, just stop with the you can't teach that.
SAWST.
All right, fine. Fine, we'll keep it that way.
All right. The WWE title match, Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles.
AJ wins by DQ, somebody says. All right.
I could see that, Sean.
I can see that, Sean. All right. Do you want to go first or what?
Go ahead.
I'm so torn. I'm really torn. I can see AJ winning by DQ, not winning the title though. And I want AJ to win, but I don't think there's any way because I think Anderson and Gallows are going to come out and somehow cost him the belt, cost him the chance. Now, and they might have a rematch at Payback. I don't know. Maybe even Finn Balor will come out with AJ. Come out with Anderson Gallows. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns. I really hate to, but I've got to. I think he wins because of.
This is my other really tough match because there's 2 or 3 tough matches on this card to call. The Sami Zayn Kevin Owens match is tough. This one's tough, and you could make a case that the Divas title match could be tough just with Brett coming back after the cancer treatments and all. Like you could see them maybe. I don't want to say throwing Natalya a bone, but I could see it because of that with that family right now, just kind of making amends. I'm going to go different. Okay. I'm going to hope that they do something right.
Go.
AJ needs to win this title, and he needs to run with Gallows and Anderson.
Reigning Bullets Club.
Hey,
I like
work.
it, but no, it could work.
You could have them straight up turn on AJ.
No, I know. I could see that. That's the reason I'm going with Roman. But
I'm going to go. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they help AJ win, and we start a new little faction because of who we think is coming in the coming weeks or the next month or two.
And me and you talked about that, and I hope that's where they go. Yeah. But you're giving WWE creative way more credit than we usually do.
I'm trying to do what you've been trying to get me to do for a year. I'm trying to look optimistic, man. I'm trying to look,
This is like the new, more sensitive side of JP here. This is weird.
I feel like
it's like all of the dark clouds have gone away. It's gonna be a bright,
sunshiny day
until we write the next episode of Raw. But yeah, no, I do. I'm hoping AJ wins. I'd love to see him win that title and actually form a version of the Bullet Club because I don't think you're gonna call him the Bullet Club.
I feel like I almost need to get like DDP's music, like when he's always goody for JP. Like instead of doing the rant,
self high five.
No, instead we're gonna change the segment now from JP's rants of the week to JP's good vibes of the week.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah, I do.
Why not? So who you got, Steven? We both went different, so we're giving you a door.
I don't like the doors. I don't like it.
Which door will he choose?
Find out next week. Look, I'm going with AJ.
I'm doomed.
Yep. Yes, you are. And my reason is this.
This is like Greenie from Mike and Mike.
Actually,
I shouldn't say that.
Not the back door.
I shouldn't say that. He's been on a roll lately, as bad as I hate to say it.
No, he's 3 months.
All I need to do is tie because I've been champion the most and I win by default.
Oh, actually.
I should have contract clause.
No, that's not.
No, I don't play
it's champion. No, don't be over there saying that. No, it's whoever was champion last time wins.
I don't play by your rules.
I don't play by your rules.
Hey, clearly.
I can strip
sneaking in back doors. Clearly, you don't.
I can strip the title. We can do a bonus question.
We're not doing a bonus question.
We're going to do a bonus question. Yeah. Who gets control of Monday Night Raw? Is it Stephanie?
I don't like that.
Why not?
Because that's going to be the deciding factor. I don't like it.
I'll give an extra point.
Actually,
no, but they might not decide it yet because.
All joking aside, can I write in a candidate?
Sure.
If you say
the laptop computer comes back.
That's what I was
the anonymous Raw general manager.
Do it.
We can do that. I mean, it's nice fun. Neither Linda McMahon comes back.
That is a possibility.
All right.
No,
Is that
I'm
your
not.
final answer?
No, that's not.
Is that your final answer?
I'm going to go ahead and say they're gonna roll with Shane O'Mac for a while because I could see this building to a storyline. Again, I'm giving some credit here. Maybe this could build to a storyline of SummerSlam between him and Triple H. So you could have him run Raw for the next 4 months and then kind of roll into SummerSlam.
So you going with Steph or Shane?
No, because we haven't seen Triple H yet, so I got to go with Shane. I mean, because Stephanie is not running by herself.
Money.
She's not going to run Raw by herself.
Dollar.
This isn't 2003 anymore. She's not running by herself anymore. So,
I'm gonna say they're gonna push for a match at the next pay-per-view.
well, that's what I want that to happen, to tell you the truth. But then again, I could see SummerSlam because it is a bigger pay-per-view. But are we really going to wait to do the brand split that long?
It may not be a brand
It's
split.
coming.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're not doing a brand split until SmackDown goes live on TV.
Really?
Yes. If it is pre-recorded, nobody is going to be like Thunder. Nobody's going to want to work SmackDown to be on the roster full time and not be live on TV.
Well,
So
no,
until it goes live, you won't see a brand
you will
split.
still see the characters on Raw, but you're having a brand split because you have to.
Then
You have
don't
to.
have them on Raw. It's not a brand split if they're on Raw.
You can have.
Not to do a true brand split, you can't. You can't.
They should
I
have a
understand.
true brand split.
Well, no, they will at some point, and they may go live on SmackDown.
Dollar.
It's not right now.
Dollar.
Because they want to make SmackDown
Ching, ching,
better.
bling, bling.
They've already put it on USA, so they've said they want to make it.
But it's still not live. And like I
Right.
said,
Yeah.
you can't ask
Until it's
guys.
live, it's gonna be different.
Also, do
But
a
you still
Thursday
need it.
show. I don't know why
Well,
you
no,
can't.
you could do it live. We'll see. Thunder. Oh, goodness gracious. David
Yeah, let's
Arquette.
bring back Thunder.
David Arquette. Let's bring him in. Anyway, you got anything else? You good?
Nah, I'm good. You
I-
good over there?
Thank you.
Oh, I'm always good.
He's always good.
Actually, I'm over here with you. He's over there.
Okay, you sure?
Boom. You can't teach.
Oh, all right.
up.
On that note, thank you, Periscopians. Thank you. Wait, you don't like the Periscopians? And thank you, Little
Just cracks
Steven.
me up, man.
And thank you, of course, the Melting Pot for joining us on the show. We'll see y'all next week. Have a great week in wrestling.
You're soft, you're sloppy. They calling me Poppy. I'm rolling in bands, riding around, and I beat them jalopy. There you go. Pros wanna copy, but they are just not on way. I'm up in the club, stacking the dubs and stuck in the lobby. I'm hot like sauce. You soft like balsa. You ain't heard of me?